are there major differences in the investment characteristics between McDonald's and Dairy Queen?
Yeah, there are major differences. McDonald's owns perhaps in the area of a third of all locations worldwide. I can't tell you the exact percentage, but if they've got 23,000 outlets, they own many, many thousands of them and operate them. And then of the remainder, they own a very high percentage and lease them to their operators, their franchisees. So they have a very large investment on which they get very good returns in physical facilities all over the world. Dairy Queen has, counting Orange Julius, 6,000 plus operations, of which 30-odd are operated by the company, and even those, some are in joint ventures or partnerships. So the investment in fixed assets is dramatically different between the two. The fixed assets investment by the franchisee or the person as landlord obviously is significant at a Dairy Queen, but it's not significant to the company as the franchisor. So that the capital employed in Dairy Queen is relatively small compared to the capital employed in McDonald's, but McDonald's also makes a lot of money out of owning those locations and receives, whereas Dairy Queen will in most cases receive 4% of the franchisee's sales in terms of a royalty. At a McDonald's, there's that more than that percentage plus rentals and so on. So they're two very different economic models. They both depend on the success of the franchisee in the end. I mean, you have to have a good business for the franchisee to over time have a good business for the parent company. Both companies have that situation to deal with. Charlie?
I've got nothing to add. The 4% is not very much when you stop to think about providing a group of franchisees with a nationally recognized brand and quality control and all sorts of desirable business aids.
No, 4% is at the low. If you look at the whole industry, 4% is in the lower part of the range. But
part of what attracted us.
Yeah.
Part of what attracted us was the fact that the charges to the franchisees are low at Dairy Queen.
A successful franchisee can sell his operation for significantly more than he has invested in tangible assets, and we want it that way, obviously, because that means he's got a successful business, and it means that over time we will have a successful business. You want a franchise operator. You want the franchise operator to make money, and you want him to create a capital asset that's worth more than he's put in it. That's the goal.